I'm Jacob Morse, and this is Hashtag Headlines, our look at what's trending in weather and climate news. Let's start tonight with Hashtag Eta. Last week, Tropical Storm Eta formed in the Caribbean Sea, now the 28th named storm in the Atlantic this year, tying the record-setting 2005 season for the most named storms. Eta quickly intensified from a tropical storm with just 40-mile-per-hour sustained winds to a Category 4 major hurricane with 130-mile-per-hour winds in only 36 hours. This impressive rapid intensification put it in the same category as Hurricane Delta, which also rapidly intensified at this pace about 1 month ago. The scale of this rapid intensification process is not common for this time of year, as Eta stands alone on this chart. Eta's relatively small wind core allowed the storm to continue to strengthen as hurricane hunters found winds of 150 miles per hour in the eye wall of the storm last Monday night. Fortunately, the eye wall broke down and the winds decreased slightly to 140 miles per hour before Eta made landfall on the coastline of Nicaragua last Tuesday. Outside of life-threatening storm surge and catastrophic winds in the nearby locations where Eta came on shore, widespread inland flooding was the primary concern across most of Central America. More than 2 feet of rainfall fell over much of the region's mountainous terrain, leading to water rescues and deadly landslides. Close to 400 homes were destroyed, and over 40 communities were cut off by washed-out roads and bridges across the region. In Honduras alone, at least 600 people had to move to shelters to escape floodwaters, and torrential rain was also seen in other Central American countries, such as Belize and Guatemala. The remnants of Eta drifted back over the Caribbean Sea and re-intensified into a tropical storm that is now impacting South Florida. Hashtag Gargantuan Hail. The North African country of Libya is mostly in the dry, arid climate of the Saharan desert, as its capital of Tripoli averages less than 11 inches of rainfall per year and is clearly not known as a hotspot for severe weather. However, on October 27th, a rotating supercell thunderstorm that formed over the southern Mediterranean Sea battered Tripoli with hail the size of bowling balls, in addition to strong winds and torrential rainfall. Some researchers believe the enormous chunks of ice that fell from the clouds may have established a record for Africa and be among the largest hailstones ever photographed worldwide, with estimated sizes of between 6 and 8 inches in diameter. Dr. Matthew Cumjian, a professor of meteorology and atmospheric science at Penn State, says that the hail in Libya was very impressive in diameter, but fell far short of the nearly 2-pound hailstone that dropped on Vivian, South Dakota in 2010. Unfortunately, the Libyan hailstone was never weighed, but its existence, along with a series of other recent hail records, indicates that giant hail may be more common than once was thought around the world. And those are this week's Hashtag Headlines. Your short-range forecast is coming up next.